Hey guys, it's Glenn. I wanted to come to you today from a little walk down on the Bosque. As you can see, absolutely spectacular down here behind me on the Rio Grande. Just took a break to reflect, ponder on the year behind, think about my goals for 2015, and I wanted to cut a quick video on the subject of urgency. It's been on my mind, and there's a lot to be said about urgency. For those of you who are brand new in the business, some of this will be probably new and extremely helpful. For those of you who've been around the business for a while, maybe some reminders, hopefully a nugget or two. But here's what I know. I have not ever built anything in my life of significance without a sense of urgency. When I took a company from $2 million in billings to $24 million in 3 years in New York City, that was with a sense of urgency. When I started my business after that in New York City and rolled from 0 to 10 million in a very short time, that was with a sense of urgency. Everything I've done, professionally or personally, that resulted in any kind of success was with a sense of urgency. So here's the deal. Urgency as it relates to our business with ViSalus. Super important. Here's the problem. Especially if you are an individual who has not ever had a home-based business, a business of your own. You work for a company and they create the urgency for you, right? Somebody in management tells you what to do. They give you deadlines, they give you tasks, and you've got to get it done. And your sense of urgency comes from a vision or a knowledge of what needs to be done, and from probably from a fear of not getting it done on time, getting it done wrong, and all the repercussions that go with that. Okay, so somebody else is driving your urgency in that scenario. But when you start a business of your own, and especially a home-based business, there is nobody to drive you. Guys, I'm not going to drive you. The Poulins, the Websters, the Sarnicolas are not going to drive you. They can't drive you because we are not in charge of you. Only you can drive yourself. And if you got into the business of promoting Vi, you got in for a reason. I mean, I would assume that reason is to make money. Obviously, to help people is our number one goal. But you don't join the business unless you're intending to make extra income or develop a full-time income. So you have to sit down, you have to really identify what it is that's going to drive you. Because what I see this time of year especially is a lot of excuses. I see excuses all year long, but I see more excuses than ever now, right? And of course we all have family and stuff going on and holiday. I mean, there's no question there's a lot going on. However, I can tell you this, that was 2 years ago this time that myself, along with Stephanie Poulin, were able to run to presidential director in the month of December. Why? It was urgency. I had to get it done. I wanted to get that $10,000 bonus. I needed it. This month, I'll finish out with over $6,000 in PQV in the month of December, when nobody says anybody's doing anything. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a minute. So what I know is this: in order to get success, have success, you have to have a clear vision of the goal and a belief, of course, in that objective. But then you have to have urgency, and urgency comes primarily, in most cases, from a fear. What is your fear? Is your fear being broke, staying broke, fear of not being able to pay for college tuition for your kids, fear of, I don't know, I can't, the list goes on, right? There's something deep down that will compel you to be a self-starter, to drive you, to get you going on your own. Nobody else is going to make you do it. It's only you. So you've got to have a belief in the vision. Guys, if you don't believe the vision, you got to check it out. You got to check yourself out because the company's done 3 million transformations, over $1.7 billion in sales, set all kinds of records, expanding globally. I mean, there's literally no reason not to have 100% belief in the vision and the company and the opportunity. So then the real question comes back to urgency. What's going to drive you? Guys, the next 2 weeks will be the most important weeks of your lives in this business, especially if you have just started out, okay? You have got to get to Rising Star. You've got to do everything it takes to get to Rising Star because that's going to set you up for Lifetime Challenge bonus. It's going to set you up for all the bonus pools. It's going to allow you to qualify for the BMW if that's what you want, and so many, many more things. But above all, it's going to set your business on fire because on January 1 or January 3rd when we launch our new Project 10 Challenge, who's going to know that you're in the business? Who's going to know that you're the go-to person for their health, fitness, weight loss goals? If they don't know, if every person that you know doesn't know, you're going to miss. You're going to lose out. So I'm going to just say, guys, for whatever it's worth, dig down deep, find some extra resources and strength, call your upline. You've got to get this done over the next 2 weeks. You've got to start now. You're around family for the holidays. You should be talking and challenging everybody you're with. It's very, very simple. If you don't know how, please reach up. We'll all help you out. You've got tremendous support. You've got some of the best leaders in the company going all the way up to the top. And we all want to see you win. So with that, guys, urgency. Think about urgency today. Let it sink in. Figure out what it is that's going to help you drive forward. That's going to help you go when the day is long, when you're tired. When work has just worn you down. What's going to get you going to have one more challenge party, make one more phone call, send one more email, share one more story. Let's do this together. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Reach out to us and let's go. Let's go for broke. Not literally broke. That's an expression. Let's have a good time and let's win. Check it out.